Is there a cure for narcissism? Hey, it's Melissa with Victim to Warrior, and I get this question all the time, as well as, is there a difference between narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder? So we're going to talk about both, and I'm going to share with you a personal experience I had with my ex-narc that led me to make some very difficult decisions. So one, there is no cure for narcissism. And the reason is because no one really knows what causes it. They think it's likely complex reasons and that it could be linked to environmental, how they were raised and grew up. It could be genetics, they inherited it, or it could be neurobiology, which is the connection between the brain's thinking process and behavior process. The situation with narcissistic personality disorder, the only reason that term is different from narcissism is because people seek help, not for narcissism, but some other reason, like depression or anxiety or stress, or it could be addiction or maybe even court-ordered, as in the case of mine. So they're not thinking they're narcissists, but they're thinking something's off, things aren't going, maybe their job's not successful, they're having issues with relationships, but they're actually seeking help. Unfortunately, once they go through talk therapy or psychotherapy and the therapist lays out that they probably are a narcissist or have narcissism, they don't want to hear that because narcissists do not want to accept that anything is wrong with their personality. They're superior. Remember, they're smarter than us. They believe the rest of us are the inferior species. So once they're told this, generally they stop treatment. So they don't get help. So if you're thinking about staying and you think, well, maybe there's a cure, maybe there's hope, maybe if they go to treatment, you need to understand that that's a personal decision, but that there is no cure. So it's going to depend on the individual. And I'll just tell you, in a horrific, violent argument that was going on between me and my ex-narc, who I was married to for 7 years, I was at my wit's end and I just screamed at him, "What is wrong with you?" And he just stopped talking, or should I say screaming, and he said, "I don't know, but there is something wrong with me. I don't know what it is, but something is not right." Well, that was the first time he admitted that. So I thought, okay, well, he knows something's wrong with him. We can get help, we can get treatment. So I set up an appointment with a therapist for both of us to go in and talk to. And we talked about, him laying out things and me laying out things. Unfortunately, probably 5 minutes into the therapy session, he started lying. Narcissists are liars. And so I knew right then and there that he didn't want to hear what she had to say. He did not want anything pointing to him that he was the cause of something going wrong. So he really didn't want to accept anything the therapist said. In fact, after it was over, he decided he was going to get his own therapist, and he didn't get his own therapist, and he lied about that too and created false documents. So obviously I knew there was no hope, and I had to make the difficult decision of going forward with the divorce. And that's going to be the decision that you have to make. In my course, the Victim to Warrior Method in Module 1, we go over a lot of this, which is also in the link below. But what I am going to put the link below is the 12 characteristics of narcissism, so you understand it clearly. And I'm also going to put some information from the Mayo Clinic on narcissistic personality disorder. So you can see there are no differences. It's just if someone seeks help, and it just depends on why they seek help. But someone has to recognize something's wrong with them and they want to learn how to control their behavior. It's not going to cure their behavior. They're just going to either accept it and learn to control it. It's going to be an ongoing thing, or most times they're not going to accept that as their diagnosis and they're going to stop treatment. So thanks so much for watching. Please, if you like this content, subscribe, hit that bell, give me a like, because I have so many more videos to come. And please leave your comments below. I love hearing from you. And remember, you can go from being a victim to a warrior by taking that first step, and I truly want that for you. And I hope to see you on my next video. Be safe.